Let's try to see some facts how machine learn from data. So as we see, machine learning basically learn from the experience by analyzing the data which is presented across to the machine learning algorithm. So machine learning is a scientific way of analyzing data because your data is presented to the algorithms, and with the likes of data mining, with the likes of data scientists using various algorithm, your machine learning helps you to analyze the data in a better format. So machine learning, as we see, help all the walks of life, like the likes of engineers, scientists, marketing people, doctors, and various other people and teams around the world. So machine learning is providing the capability in each and every walk of life. So machine learning gives humans the capability of being superhuman. So it is meant for providing the capabilities of superhuman by helping them search, uh, in few seconds, by helping them carrying out various tasks and activity which is relatively tough for normal humans to do. So as you see, the surgical robots, they help humans in carrying out surgery. Your machine learning algorithms, they are helping in identifying various pattern in lots of data as well. So machine learning can always give some help to the disabled people, older people, by providing them more independence and by providing them more help. So the likes of voice control capabilities, likes of home automation, autonomous vacuum cleaners, and lawn maneuvers, drone delivery. So these are the few examples of machine learning algorithm where your machine learns from the data with the right set of algorithms being deployed across. So we are reimagining all aspects of our life, and machine learning is focused on basically making your computer learning from the data. And as we call, AI is all about systems that display human intelligence. So you try to use the machines, and machines try to have the capabilities of intelligence being built in them. So let's try to see how formal Tom Michel defined the capabilities of machine learning. So Samuel Arthur from IBM in 1959, he has used the word machine learning for the first time, and Tom Michel basically provides a definition which is highly and widely quoted. So the definition goes like this: the field of machine learning is concerned with the question of how to construct computer programs that are automatically improving with experience. So the most important aspect in this is we are trying to build computer programs that are improving with time, with experience. So a computer program is set to learn from experience E with respect to some class of task T and performance P if its performance at task T as measured by P improves with experience E. So over a period of time with experience E, the performance of the tasks has to be improved. So as you previously carry out the task, the overall performance now which you received should be a improved performance. That's what Tom Michel defined the overall machine learning from the perspective of how machine learns from the data. So there are a few ways of interpreting how some of the things learn, some of the things get interpreted. So heuristic is one of the ways. So sometime, in heuristic ways of working, we try to identify the patterns and we try to have a strategy defined based on the previous experience, which try to solve similar problems. So heuristic ways of working in a real time, it works some of the times, and at some other times it might not even work. So heuristic ways of working is more of adopting a strategy where some of the problems can be solved based on the previous experience, but then others might not be. So in machine learning, as we call, heuristic means a technique of solving a problem more quickly with likes of classical techniques that are that are too slow. So in heuristic ways of working, you try to use shortcuts, you try to use rule of thumbs, you try to use various algorithms, you try to use trade-offs, you try to use hit and trial methods, you try to use trial and error and discovery and experimentation methods. So these methods help you to solve some of those problems, but then the fundamental point the fundamental point lies that sometimes the actions or these algorithms might work, at other times it might not work, right? So heuristic ways of machine learning is not 100%, it's not 100% foolproof. So people, individuals, and experts says that machine learning using the heuristic ways might not be able to provide you 100% results. So expert teach any ML algorithm how do it transforms a problem into a simpler form, which then become easier to work with. So heuristic at times can be used in combination with other techniques to help you solve some problems. So a human, as we call, is more than just IQ and EQ. So human being is not only collection of information quotient, not only collection of emotional quotient, but then humans are humans are more of a conscious being, conscious beings. So humans are more than a combination of IQ or EQ for sure. So as we see, machine learning can give humans the capabilities of superhumans by helping them improve the overall quality of life. At the end of the day, we as the humans are feeling emotional and conscious being. Our brain has the capabilities of consciousness and subconscious capabilities, and these capabilities help us interact with the kind of chemicals, electrical signals from the environment. And these chemicals, electrical signals which get generated help us to build our memories and help us to create the interactions with other people. So as we see, humans have developed over a evolutionary time frame. They have evolved over centuries and centuries of evolution time frame. So as you see, evolution certainly has been helping human in terms of various ways, in terms of sight, smell, hearing, tasting, feeling, because these elements, they act as data collectors for human. So these five senses help you to act as data collectors, and then at the end of the day we try to ensure how that these data which get collected get processed by our so these data get processed by our brain. So we call it's all about balance and acceleration. So we as humans are able to feel the pain, we can feel the hunger, we can feel these emotions as well. So we are just not a combination of IQ and EQ, but that we are more of a conscious being. So we also have the capabilities of using the fundamentals of intuition. So intuition also helps humans in making decisions at times. It motivates us, and we call intuition at times as gut feeling. So that's how intuition is also one of the capability which is quite unique to humans only. So if you see in this video specifically, you can always go through this YouTube video at your leisure, but then we can certainly see that when you're trying to take a journey on climbing a mountain, when you're trying to have a skiing in unknown areas or unknown places, it's always you go through your gut feelings. So Knowledge for sure helps you across, but then there is a concept of tacit knowledge, right? So there is some of the knowledge part which we cannot pass on to others in form of writing. So your tacit knowledge, your gut feeling helps you to carry out some of those tasks. So knowledge that we pass on without being able to write it down, without being explicitly, that is called your tacit knowledge. And then the example of tacit knowledge, as we call, is we humans are able to recognize the face, but then we cannot recognize the features. So it's always tough to put words to the faces. So it's tough for humans to write it down, pen it down. So that's knowledge. What we call is called tacit knowledge. And with the likes of your gut feeling, we are able to overcome some of those challenging tasks in the life. So let's try to look what is a digital human. So digital human is more of a combination of a human plus machines working together. So when your computer simulations are used to understand the whole human body, we call the combination of human plus machines as digital humans. So we use various machines to study ergonomics, so how to reduce the fatigue, how to improve the overall well-being, how to improve the overall performance, how we can reduce the overall errors. So we use various machines to help human analyze this. So your study of ergonomics can be enabled and can be done through the likes of machines. Similarly, for the drug testing, humans can take help of machines. So there are various mechanisms for modeling the response to the drugs, and it is used through the likes of testing and carrying out any kind of evaluations on humans. So machines are used for this as well. So for various brain functions as well, uh, machines are being used along with brain. So the mapping of brain can be done. Electrochemical functions of brain can be mapped across. You can check the how the hormones and drugs are behaving and working when it is getting injected to humans. So, so there are various capabilities where humans working along with computer simulation can help you to understand whole of your body. So if you imagine, we could assess the overall evolutionary effect of food, exercise, medication on overall human body with the likes of computer simulation, and that's what we call as a digital human, wherein humans can, or human body can be human understanding of human body can be simulated with the likes of computer programs. So let's look into the human brain inspired AI algorithms, which is deep learning. So as we call deep learning, we call it as a deep neural network. They are used in various various walks of life, such as speech recognition, in image recognition, in medical diagnosis, or in the natural language processing as well. So the various gadgets, various use cases such as Echo, Siri, Alexa, Cortana, they have been using the NLP, which is your natural language processing. So it is inspired by the physiological constructs of human brain, and as we call DNN, which is deep neural network, has been widely thought to have revolutionized AI. So it is one of the closely matched AI intelligent agent concepts. So in the deep neural networking, it works in the same way how humans neural network work. So and it is able to carry out some of those tasks which are relatively more easier, or more user friendly, or more helping towards the more helping to make the life of humans easier.